Hello, Nicole Pro Sparkle Junkie. Welcome to my page. I'm going to have to turn this volume down. There we go. I think that's better. All right. Well, welcome to my page. This is Nicole Pro Sparkle Junkie. Tonight I'm going to make a cute little shadow box. Now, this is something I did the other day with a different theme on my Facebook page. And that was with bees. So tonight we're going to kind of do by the sea. I really have enjoyed this, so that's why I'm making another one. I really liked doing it and thought it could be used for a lot of different themes. So first thing I want to do is just show you what I've got here. This is just one of those little shadow boxes or tray or whatever you want to call it from the Dollar Tree. So it's easy, something to find, cheap enough. And I am also using a one of Tim Holtz paper doll cutouts. I thought that was cute. I found some things to print off that were online, and I'm going to be using this in my own home decor. So I just found these online. And then I'm not sure about using this. It might end up, but we'll see. It's just a piece of corrugated cardboard. And I think I'm going to want to hang this on the wall. So I have some sawtooth hangers that I'll use. So let's get started here. And the first thing I want to do is just take off these little tag holder things on here. Don't really need this. Might end up putting one back on just for, looks, but I am going to take them off. So if you haven't been to my page before, you will find that I typically do things that have some bit of sparkle or some bit of glitter in them. We'll see how this is going to come together. I don't know for sure. I may end up using a little bit of sparkle. We'll just have to see. So we're just taking these off. It's really easy. Whoop. You just need a little screwdriver. All right. So now we've got just the box. I'm thinking I might want to paint a little bit on this. So I'm going to get out some paint that I want to use. And I think I'm going to, it's kind of close to the color of the wood, but I think I'm going to use this tan color. Now, we will be decoupaging on here, but you don't necessarily need to paint back here, but I will anyway. Okay, let's get a decent brush for the right size here, and I want to paint this little outside area here. So this is the Take 5 YouTube Takeover. We are all trying to build up our YouTube pages, and so hopefully you'll take time to watch the other creators in the Take 5 group as well that have also participated in this event today. It's kind of a collaboration with the Take 5 collaborators. If you have not joined our group over on Facebook, I do encourage you to do so. You can find it under Take F-I-V-E, Take 5. So we're just going to put some paint on here. I just didn't really want that wood look. I want to give it just a little bit of color. Most of our things that we're going to be using here are a black and white or sepia type of tint, so I think this will work out well. And I'm going to paint the inside here too. Inside, just the edges here. On the other ones that I've done, I have put paper on the outside that would coordinate. I'm not sure on this one, so we'll just have to see what I'm feeling when we get to that point. Hope everybody's had a good week. This will be released around 5 o'clock on Friday, and I will just be getting off work, so I went ahead and recorded early so that I could have my video ready. So feel free to comment and say hi, and I will do my best to be in the comments and also greeting you. So I have my bedroom in a nautical theme because it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm on vacation, and I like that. And so this is just gonna go in my bedroom. I would appreciate if you would take time to go over to my Facebook page and check out what I did earlier this week with the bee theme. They turned out really cute. Did a couple of them. Just one live, but I had to practice, so I did one ahead of time. And so they kind of go together. One thing that I do like about doing this is that you can do any and all themes, whatever you're into. It would be beautiful with, right now, sunflowers is a big thing to use, and that would be pretty as well. But as I was doing the bee themed one, and it's like bee and honey, it came to me that I could use these little cutouts from Tim Holtz, and that it might end up being really cool. So I decided for this YouTube collaboration that's what I would do. Okay, I've got this all painted now, so we'll set this over here. And I'm going to take a few minutes to let that dry. And so these other little things that I've got here, I'm just going to do some fussy cutting. Gotten some paint on there, but that's okay. We're just going to cut these things out. Now, if you like to fussy cut, let me know. Some people hate it. Some people love it. I kind of find it satisfying. It's a little bit of a challenge, but for the most part, I do enjoy it. Really wouldn't want to do it for hours on end, but I don't hate it. I will say that these little scissors that I've got, these two little Tim Holtz scissors, make the job so much easier. So there's that. And then we'll cut out this little anchor too. This one's going to be a little more tricky. So I'm just going to roughly cut out around it, and then we'll come back and do our fine cutting. Now, if you're going to be doing this, you will want to use, you know, a cardstock. Regular paper is just too thin and really doesn't work all that well for this type of a project. And then also with fussy cutting, what I've found is it works better if you turn your paper, not your scissors, okay? So just turn the paper as you're cutting, and you'll get a much smoother cut. I have several other videos that you can watch doing various different things. I am interested in sublimation pieces. And so there's some videos on some sublimation things. So if you have interest in that, that might be something for you to watch. And as always, I do appreciate if you would subscribe to my page and hit that bell so that anytime I've got a new video up, you'll be notified and you can see what I'm doing. All right. So we're getting there. This is a little bit of a challenge because of all the twists and turns here. And then I'm going to have to figure out for this area here, am I going to cut that out? Am I worried about that? I don't know. It'll be a little more difficult to do, but it can be done. I've got you on the overhead view today because I thought that would be really the best way to see this. Okay. What do we got here? It's holding on by one little piece. I'm going to go right up here too. Now I think I am definitely going to cut out the hole in the anchor. Get that top part there. All right, let me get a little hole maker. This is really the easiest way to do that. This one's a little bigger, and I think that's what I need. There we go. That's better. So let me see what I can do about this. If I punch a hole here, then I can get in there. think in the end that'll just look better. There's that little part. I don't know if this is going to... Well, we pretty much got it there, but just a couple little edges. All right. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta fiddle with it a little bit. I think that's pretty good. So there's our little anchor that we'll use. Get this mess out of my way. Not sure if my paint has dried or not. Not completely. So let me just dry it a little bit. Just a moment. All right, that's good. So we're going to get the Mod Podge out and just put some in here so we can get our background in. This ends up looking like a really cool little vignette or a diorama of sorts, little shadow box, all kinds of different names, but in the end you're going to see that it's not that difficult to do, and hopefully you'll try it yourself. The supplies you need are easily found, and even if you have to, if you don't have the Tim Holtz paper dolls, you can definitely find something like that by Googling. Or if you just want to do, like I said earlier, sunflower field, or maybe you like butterflies. That would be pretty in here. Okay. So this is the background that I chose. I thought it was really neat. It's Brighton Pier. And it goes well with these little ladies that are sitting here. So just sit that in there, press it down. You could do, I guess if you had a small enough little iron, you could do that way. I do not. I've got a small iron, but it's not quite that small. These boxes do come in different sizes. This is kind of the medium size. There are other sizes, small and large, and I did do one of the small ones. Haven't done one in the large yet, but okay. So this is our background. So I think that looks really cute in there. And then I wanted to build it up by putting a boat here. I may not use the whole boat, maybe just have it come off the side there. But another thing you're going to need is some of this foam tape. So this foam tape is from the Dollar Tree as well. You get 3 different sizes. This is another one I had. So you get 3 different sizes. You get a really wide, a medium, and a pretty thin one there too in the package. So we're going to use the medium one today. If I can get it off of here. There we go. And the key to this is kind of building up and building up. You know what? I think I might... No, we'll put the anchor in front of the boat. Okay. So As I said, I feel like I might just only do a portion, so I think we're gonna just kind of cut that back end off and set it here like this. Yeah. All right. So for this boat, we're going to put down our first layer of foam tape. I think I'm going to do 3 layers of foam tape to pop it up quite a bit. And you just put them on top of each other, one after the other. Peel that off. Now I want to put this in here and just kind of see. So don't peel that top one off yet. Just kind of see how much it pokes out. And I think I want one more layer. It really depends on how many elements you want to put in here. Today I'm only doing, these couple, but in the past I've done, I don't know, 4 or 5 different things. And you would maybe only start with 1 layer, and then on the next element you put in, put 2 layers. So it just depends on what look you're going for. This one I'm definitely going to have the 4 layers of tape here. And we're going to put this right down here. And now you can see how that's 3D looking. Okay. Now the anchor is going to be a little more difficult because I need to build up, but I don't really want, excuse me, I don't want it to be really, the tape to be visible. And if I'm putting these ladies here, they're going to sit here like they're kind of sitting on the edge of the dock or something, I guess. I might put this over here. You kind of have to decide how you're going to do it. Okay, so I do think I want to put this over here. And what I'm going to have to do is build it up off of here. So the only place I can really put the tape is right there for right now. So let's just cut a few of those. We'll do maybe 3. All right. Right, so there's 3 layers. Oops, I didn't want to take that off there. Put that back on for a second while I just kind of hold it up there because I don't want it to stick yet. Yeah, I like that. Now for the top part here, whoops, for this top part right here of the anchor, you can come from the back and put a whole bunch. So we put 4 layers on this, and we put 3 layers on this. So in order to get it to pop up the right way, we'd have to put 7 layers of the tape back there. But you know what? That's going to show an awful lot. So maybe I don't want to do that. I'm thinking it out. We're going to try it. Sometimes it's all about trial and error. And hopefully this will not be error. Hopefully this will be success. So there's one. I'm using the thin one this time. There's 2 layers. Three. 4. 5. That one didn't quite go on there straight, but I think it'll be, maybe be okay. Maybe not. We'll just peel this back again. It will come apart. You just got to be patient. Okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6. There's 7. I do have an idea that might work to kind of hide that. So we're just going to see how it comes out. So now you can see, whoop, we've got all those layers there so that we can make them all be at the same level. Now, trying to turn the box so you can see it's 3D. And it is pretty well hidden there. Those are, I mean, if you're looking at it from this direction, you can see it. You can see that foam back there. But if you're looking at it straight on, it's fine. All right, so I've got an idea of something I can do, and I think it'll be kind of neat. So let me get what I need. Let's see here. Hopefully, oh, there we go. So I have some jute in this cute little jar here. I've got some jute, and I'm going to take this jute. I wish I had some thinner. And I might. Let me look real quick. Look, I do right here. I didn't even need this. So this one is thinner, and I think it'll look better. But we're going to put some rope in there. So let's just see if we can get that in there. I don't really know how long I want it, but I'm going to tie it. Put a couple of knots in it. Really kind of gives it more of a realistic effect. Let's cut that right there. And I'm not sure. I may end up just leaving it kind of hanging out there. I may put it over here so it's even more 3D and it's coming out the side. I think I kind of like that. So what if we put another knot up here? Need it to be a little further up. Another knot there. And then that'll kind of come out here on the edge. But I'm going to need some glue to do that, and I haven't gotten my hot glue tool prepared. So I have these little adhesive dots, and I think this will work just fine. They're clear, little clear dots. There. So now you see how that is coming out the edge. I think that gives it even more of a 3D effect. Let's set this to the side. I should have went ahead and put my hanger on, so let me do that before I finish it up, because I want to make sure that I don't mess up what I do up in the front here. So we're just going to take one of these, and of course these are nails. Oh. Sometimes you got to have your little tiny pliers to do this. I don't have a hammer nearby, but let's just this wood is very soft. So here's what I'm going to do for now. It will make my life a little easier, at least. I'm going to put some of these little glue dots here, and then I'll come back and nail them in later. Here's one. These are sticking to me. Woo! Get off me. Okay. That one goes there. This one will go right here. Okay. Actually, I want that turned around. I want the small sawtooth part on the bottom. Okay. So see here now, you can tell how we're going to hang that on the wall. All right. So now the fun part, we're going to add these little ladies here, and they're just going to be sitting here on the ledge, checking out what's going on. I am going to put them on with these glue dots as well. So we're going to need one here. One there. Let me just kind of make sure I'm in the right place here. I'm going to need another one right there. And I think, just for good measure, I'll put another one right over here. Okay. So here's our little lady sitting on the ledge. And I think when we hang that on the wall, it's just going to be so cute. All right, so the next thing that I was thinking was, do I want to, I don't know. I just don't know for sure. Do I want to put any like little piece of lace up here? I also have this. I almost kind of like that. Just softens it up a little bit. So those are a couple options. I also thought about possibly using some half beads. I don't know if I have any that are the right size though. Let's look. I think the ones I have are just too big. And it just kind of decorates it a little bit. Not sure I like that. So we won't do that, but that's an idea if you are going to do something like this. Yep, I think that's probably going to be, I think we're probably going to go with just some lace at the top. Just to kind of soften it up a little bit. And I like the smaller one, I believe. So I'm going to get out. No, I don't want to use that. I want to use the fabric glue, or here, the tacky glue will work good. We'll use our tacky glue. And I'm going to hang this over the edge a little bit, and then I'll just trim it off. Oop. There's that. Okay. All right, now I ask myself, do I want to put any sparkle in this? And it's really would just take just a small amount. And if so, what would I use? So, some gold might be nice, or so some of my Sparkle Junkie gold flakes might be nice, or possibly some glitter paste. Let me stir this up. So this is my Sparkle Junkie glitter paste, and you can use it just to put small little areas of glimmer here and there. So see how see that? You just got to mix it up real good before you use it, and then it's ready. And I'm thinking this might be what we do. Put that there. I want a really fine paintbrush. I know I've got one somewhere, but that one's just too thick. Oh, I was looking for this earlier. There it is. Ugh. Right in front of my nose. This might work well. It's kind of stubby. So we're just going to take and put a little bit on here. And then back here, around the, maybe around the, just around the edge here, kind of up in the sky, we'll put some of this glitter paste. It'll brighten it up a little bit. Now, another fun thing that you could do with these is just to put some small twinkle lights in here. You would probably have to drill a hole through the back, and more than likely it would be one that would just sit on a shelf, but I think that would be cute. So we're just putting some sparkle in there. It's hard to see on camera. There you go. Just up in the sky. It gives it just a little bit of a fanciness, right? Like maybe it's in the evening and the sun's going down. And these ladies are sitting on the pier, kind of watching the sun go down. And this is what they're seeing. They stopped to get their picture taken. Maybe they're sisters. So they're sisters and they're on a little trip to the beach, on a little vacation. Maybe their husbands took them there, and they're just going to have a good time at the beach for the weekend. I like that. I really do. Okay, I'm feeling like I want more, so I'm going to put some more right out here. That'll bring that interest forward a little bit. You can definitely still see, you know, the color in the behind this glitter paste. It's really more of a gel. I think I named it wrong, but that's okay. You get the point. It really, by putting this here on the outside edge, it really brings your eye to the front where you can see these lovely ladies sitting here. And we're going to go around them. So we need a little bit there, a little bit there. Okay. Wow. I love it. That's going to look so pretty up on my wall with all my other nautical things and make me think about a time that I went to the pier. I've never been to Brighton Pier, but okay. So there's our craft. Hopefully you'll try this, and if you do, let me know. I'd love to see what you do. Send me a message. Let me turn it around again for you. So there we go. These lovely ladies went on a little vacation with their husbands for the weekend to the pier. I appreciate you guys being here. Please check out the other creators who are posting on their YouTube channels today. They will be listed in my description. And I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.